So good afternoon and welcome to this live class on digital marketing. All right. So in the I think 3 previous classes, we've been talking about digital marketing. We've been talking about social media marketing rather. And we've established how to create pages, profiles, how to create your ad account, how to also create your, I think we've talked of page two and business assets. So I'll be expecting today's class to be about questions and also to give an instruction for this week's assignment. What I want us to do is that every member of this class will create their Facebook pages, create their professional Instagram profiles, then create their ad accounts, business assets and ad accounts, especially following the steps we discussed in the last class. Then submit the links to their Facebook pages on the training group before our next class. So that is what I expect us to do. So if you have any questions, we can go ahead and answer your questions. Okay. So if you're not in this live class, if you come as you come across these instructions and this material, if there is anything you want to clarify, you can send your message to the group as it concerns this class and the questions you ask on this class. I will definitely answer your questions and help you out to make sure we achieve the goal for this week. The idea here is that I just want to be more than just an instructor. I want to be a mentor to mentor you through this. What I've discovered is this. If we go ahead and say we will just follow through with just keep consuming content without actually doing something, without actually creating these things, the problem here is that we by the time you want to begin to put this into practice, it becomes a huge problem because you wouldn't actually be able to accomplish them. And what I've discovered with, we discussed that in the last class, what I've discovered with Meta is the changes. Okay. You see that how to place ads in 2023 will change. All right. Because of the constant revisions. And these revisions are not just done. They are not out of place. They're done to serve you better, to give you the results that you require. Okay. Like what I pointed out in 2 Saturdays ago, what I pointed out was that you see that many people in the past, we used to fund ad account by funding with our cards, right? But you discover that with the central bank policy on Naira card and dollar cards and not being able to use Naira cards for international purchases, you see that it became quite difficult. And if you go through that route, you see that you face significant challenges. And I've helped several people to fund their accounts because of these challenges. So if you don't follow through the process now, basically we have PayU. PayU makes it easy for us here in Nigeria to fund our accounts, okay, our ad accounts. So if we don't go through this process, you find out that you can't really follow up. And while you have people to help you answer these questions, to solve your challenges, it won't be nice if you begin to want to struggle on your own to find this information, which may not be applicable to your own case, right? I want you to realize that audience is significant in marketing. And the US audience is different from the European and so on. The North American audience is different from the European audience and so on. So you don't expect that the guidelines they show you on how to get to your audience, how to manage your audience, don't expect it to be applicable to yours. Because we have to basically find a way or lean on the knowledge of those who have successfully done it in this part of the world. How a Nigerian will consume content is different. How you will create content to market to a Nigerian is different. What will pique the interest of a Nigerian is different. How you communicate, in fact, is different. Okay? That is why in my years of experience, I've discovered that there are certain ways you write. Even when you say, okay, this content is targeted at the Nigerian market, you find out that most people outside this country will consume it better than your intended target. And that is a miss. If your intended target is not consuming your content, not seeing what you are doing, and the content is going somewhere else, that means your audience, the content you're writing for your audience is not targeted well to your audience. And again, I don't want us to confuse targeting. What use will it be? For me, I used to use this example a lot. What use will it be for me to go to a church, right? Now, to go to a church and begin to want to advertise something that is not relevant to the church, okay? Because notice this, that the audience matter, the place also matter. The communication, or these two will determine the communication you will use. Okay, so now the Nigerian audience is the Nigerian audience. That is one. Two, the platform you are using to communicate with them matters a lot too. The idea or the psychology of the Nigerian is different. I have used this a lot to use these examples a lot of times. I say, why is it that you post your birthday picture? All you just need to do is just say, happy birthday to me. And even those who have not talked to you for a year will tell you happy birthday, send their prayers and so on. When you send birthday pictures of anyone related to you, you still have such engagement. Why is it now that when you send something, you don't have that much support? It's because the birthday post, people can basically relate to it. You cannot go out of the way, out of the culture of a people. You can't go out of the culture of a people and want to succeed. Culture, they say, is a way and life of the people. So what is the culture of these people? What is the way and life of your target audience? So if you just go ahead and create, you said, okay, my target audience is people of all gender, say age between 18 to 24. And you find out that your content is most applicable to or most consumed by people of older age group. You need to actually revisit how you write your content and how you make your post. So if I say, and that's why we do A and B testing, right? If I say that my target audience is people of mixed gender from 18 to 24, and I now go ahead and say, okay, I can basically target this post. In boosting this post, I can target this age demography. The idea here is that when you target them, you want to ensure that the right people, that is the idea behind targeting, is that you want to ensure that the right people get to see your promotions, the right people. That is the idea. But now, what if you do it in such a way that it's a miss? That is, the idea is right, the audience is right, but the message is not right. The tone is not right. So what happens is that you miss the mark. And that's what happens a whole lot. That's what happens. We get to send, you see, in digital marketing campaigns, you see people campaigning without a hook. I've used this example. If you campaign without a hook, people will definitely find their hook. And mind you, their hook may not be in your campaign. You might just be spending money just to educate people how to buy products from your competitors. That is what happens when you promote without a hook, when you promote without CTAs, when you do not have active communication, when you have CTAs, even when you have CTAs without active communication. What use will it be when you get leads and communicate with the leads 1 month after you get them? And that is why you see in email marketing, we talked about automation. Automation here is how you automate responses, how you make sure that as soon as somebody takes an action, you can follow up with that person that takes an action. Because there's the cold lead, there's the hot lead, the warm lead, and the hot lead. So you need to follow, like the Nigerian will say, hot, hot. You need to follow with them hot, hot. Okay? So this is very important to know, because there are a lot of reasons why people may not get the results they require from a campaign. It could be a whole lot of things. You could be struggling to get results for your campaign, thinking that is your audience, whereas it's just a lackluster attitude towards engaging with your audience. Now, the idea behind all of these things is that, for instance, if you get a television today, you already know it's not the first time you are getting a television set. So you know what a power button looks like. You know what volume button looks like in the remote. You just basically look at it. But out of a curiosity, and the right thing to do basically is to look at the guide, right? To see how you can maximize, to look at the guide to see how you can maximize your new device. For instance, when you get a new device, a new phone, for instance, now, when you get a new phone, you want to see the tools that you have within the phone. You want to see how best to maximize what you have. That is what happens with your marketing campaign. You already know that this is how audience segmentation works. You know the importance of audience segmentation. You basically know why you're in the digital space at all. But I want to make sure that you know that you are in the digital space does not really change marketing. It doesn't change what marketing is. Marketing, sales is what it is. But you are trying to basically get proficient in utilizing digital tools. Okay, you want to get proficient in utilizing digital tools in reaching your audience better. Okay, that is what you want to do. So I would like us again to use the knowledge we've gotten from the 3 classes. If you've not done that, go look at them back and do the assignment for the week. The assignment, again, is that you have to create your Facebook page, go to a business setting as we discussed in the last class, create your business assets, create your page, then create your ad accounts, fund your ad accounts. Then let us begin with the next class. We can collaborate most efficiently, and make sure that you send the link to your page to the group. And like I said, I am there to help you out with anything you need, any information you need, okay, in the group, okay? So do we have some questions about experience throughout the program, or you have specific questions around digital marketing for us to deal with? Hello? Mr. Edele, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Hello, are you there?
I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I have a few questions.
Okay, please. You go
Number
on.
one is I have a Facebook page that I created maybe shortly before the beginning of this class.
Yes. Hello? I can't hear you anymore.
Will that still be valid for this
Come,
class?
come again with your
Huh?
question, please. Come again with your question. I think there
I
was a
said
bit of
I
silence.
have a Facebook page. I have a Facebook page that I created shortly before the start of this digital marketing class.
Okay,
But
okay.
I've not put finishing touches on it. Is it still valid for this class?
Okay, it's still valid because yes, it's still valid because you've at least created it. So share the link to have you done any promotion on the page? Have you
No, I've not done anything.
okay, you've not done anything.
So
So check on your business setting. Make sure look at the page, check your business setting, check that you've created ad account, an ad account,
no, I've
right?
done that. I did add account. I think sometimes this week.
Okay.
I
So
created the other.
okay, sometime this week. Okay, that's nice. So you can go ahead and share the link to the
Okay.
page so that I will follow the
Okay.
page. Yes, I'll follow the page and see what you do, what your the page is stands for, the what the page stands for, and then make my recommendation.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Can you link your Instagram account to more than one page?
Your Instagram account to more than one page? No.
Yes. Okay. One page, one Instagram account.
Yeah, you cannot because the Instagram account, for instance, when you link, you can if you have to link, you have to because they use the same ad, yeah, basically using the same ad account. It's like this. You can connect your WhatsApp, right?
Hmm. Yes.
You can connect your WhatsApp to your this thing. So you can that account is a profile, right? So since it's a profile, you can basically just connect one.
Okay. Then are we going to learn how to walk around Facebook community in this program? Because I don't know, but I've seen a lot of Facebook community online, and they seem to be equally good um, opportunity for marketing and even for income generation.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
we'll
I say, are
definitely.
you okay? Then how do you? Maybe when we get there, maybe this question is still not for now, but the question is, how do you estimate your budget?
How do you do what?
Estimate your budget if you want to do campaign. How do you estimate? Maybe you want to run campaign for 3 days or for 5 days. How do you really look at it? What you think will be available? How do you plan?
Okay,
That's
okay,
budgeting.
okay. That's really a good question, right? So you let me see. Okay, what happens is that the longer you run ads, the better. You get my point, right? Can you hear me? So the longer you run ads, the better. So I wouldn't really recommend that you run an ad for. Let me put it this way: you're selling a product and you want to promote sales of the product. So you cannot run an ad for 2 days and 3 days for the product because a sales uh a sales boost, right, wouldn't come in 2 days or 3 days. So the longer promotions are actually better, even for getting leads and for generating traffics as well. The longer ones are better. Okay. Hello.
If I want to change the name of my page, how do I go by it?
Okay, to change the name of your page is something you can do. You can just open your go to your Facebook page and just I think I don't have it open here. I will have just I think
We can do it.
let's see we can I think we can definitely do that. I'm coming. Let me log in and so that I share um let me share how we can do that with you.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't know if you have any other question.
No, 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 no. I don't have,
Okay.
for now, I don't have any other.
Okay. So I'll make sure this video is available now so that send it now for uploading so that um participants will get on to creating that and sharing their Facebook profile, Facebook pages link so that we can help them mentor to forward. Because we discovered that in business digital marketing projects, even after going through the entire training, discover students when it comes to their project, they begin to want to struggle. And we have reached the point whereby we begin to do guided projects, right? So if we
Okay.
must do guided projects, we must realize that you are stakeholders in this process too. So um, go through these classes we have done, the 3 classes we've done, and let's create these things so that we
Okay.
yes, so that we can actually guide you through this project so that when you get to your own project, that is how we can actually help you get to 10,000 people. Let's see the impressions. You do ads. Let's see how your ads work so that you see these things working for you directly. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So thank you so much. Do have a
Okay.
wonderful weekend. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. You're
Thank
welcome.
you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm good.